Hello. Right. Today we have a battle against Maria, and I know I said I probably wouldn't narrate again, but I lied, so there. Now, Maria's a very good friend of mine, and I regard her as having way more innovative sets than I will ever make. But there you go. You can have a look at her channel, have a look at a few of her battles, and you can decide for yourself. Anyway, start off Gallade versus Medicham. I'm not going to fake out because it has what, steadfast, I think. So if it flinches, it gets +1, which is just crap. Or in a focus, one of the two. So I'm thinking, right, Zen Headbutt, get some damage on it. Go into my Togekiss and Extreme Speed it, because I got a physical Togekiss on this team. So she goes for Psycho Cut. I've got a Focus Sash, so I know I can take one. And I go for the Zen Headbutt, and it misses. Now, this puts me severely on the back foot for the entire match, because her Glade wrecks me entirely. I have nothing to deal with it. So I'm frantically thinking, what the hell am I going to do now? It could have Ice Punch, so Gliscor can't take it, because my Gliscor's got a bit of speed in it as opposed to max defense, which is what it should have, but I'm an idiot. So I just think, alright, I'll go into Gliscor, take a Psycho Cut, and then I think I double switch back into Medicham to see if it has Ice Punch. Just purely for scouting purposes. I could have gone into Infernape, but that would have been a dead end. There was nothing I could have done there. So I think, because Medicham, like, fake out would be completely pointless. So I go back into, straight back into Medicham just to scout. And she shows the Ice Punch, which is just bad news bears, I swear to God. So I think I go back into Gliscor in the vague hope that he might take one, but ×4 super effective? Nah. And Gallade's pretty damn powerful. I think I went for counter. I probably should have gone for EQ, because I think Gliscor would have been quicker, but I was kind of banking that I would live one. I either went counter or roost, but I was just hoping I'd live one, counter it, and take it out. But that wasn't the case. So now I'm thinking, wow, crap, what do I do? So I go into Togekiss, and I think she thinks, because Togekiss is going to be quicker, so I think she's thinking, okay, it's going to Air Slash me, so she's going to switch out. Whereas I have no intention of using any special attacks whatsoever. My entire plan here is to go, right, think, okay, Extreme Speed it. If it doesn't kill, hope Infernape can take it out, and if it doesn't, then I'm boned. So she goes into a Regice, and I Extreme Speed, and it doesn't do as much as I was hoping it would. Well, it does a decent chunk for a physical Togekiss, but could have been better in my opinion. So I think I go into, Infernape, to counter the obvious Ice move. And, you know, the whole point of this Infernape is to scare the living crap out of, well, Ice types, Rock types, because, you know, I'm bringing it directly into it, so she has to effectively assume it's physical. So because of that, she's going to get switch out, and I get free sub up. So I sub up, and Togekiss is here, and I'm thinking, I'm not scared of you. I will just Focus Punch you out of my way. Thank you very much. So go for the Focus Punch. She goes for the Air Slash, breaks my sub. Yeah, I'm not that bothered by it. Focus Punch to the Dome. Poor Togekiss. I actually like Togekiss. Oh, and she actually also catches all of her Pokemon and breeds all of her sets and EV trains, IV breeds. Great stuff. So she puts a lot more effort in than I do. So respect her for that. But yeah, I go for the Mach Punch, take out the Togekiss. So it isn't going to be a 6-0. So I'm happy with that. I'm thinking, right, you know, I can at least vaguely walk away knowing I did something right if this Gallade just completely tears me to shreds. And the Gallade comes back in. I'm like, no, leave me alone. I have nothing for you. At this point, I have to do the sad thing. And I think I sack my Licky. Yeah, sending my Licky as death fodder. I mean, it's full HP, and I have to throw it in just to die. Although she goes for the Psycho Cut. And if she was Scarfed or something, I don't know why she'd run Scarf, because she hates choice items. But, Licky Licky could have done something, could have exploded. But no, Licky Licky has to go down, which is such a shame, because I love this Licky set. It gets a lot more of a showing off in the battle after this, which I'll upload at a later date. Anyway, now, I go back into Togekiss, thinking, right, extreme speed or bust, that's it. I have nothing else to do to this thing. Nothing is quicker than it. So I go for the extreme speed, and it's going down, and it kills. Thank God. This Togekiss has been like MVP twice now. It's really, really good. I don't know why, but it just seems to work out well. So she goes into an Armaldo, and I'm thinking, well, crap, I have nothing for this either. I mean, what? I've got an ape, which might do something, because it's a mix ape. So, as opposed to it, you know, being completely physical, completely special, it runs max attack, max special attack with no speed, because Mach Punch and Focus Punch, in my opinion, make speed irrelevant, and Substitute gives me a protected overheat, so there you go. So I'm thinking, right, let's get rid of it right now. If Regice wants to come in, overheat will wreck it. Stantler comes in, so overheat wrecks it. Ain't nothing taking that overheat. So poor little Stantler just got its, yeah, shit shown to its face from my Infernape. Because I've got a Monferno set on 5th gen, and I really wanted to see how it would work for Infernape. But in comes a Blaziken, another thing I can do jack all about. So I'm thinking, well, let's go into Regice, I guess. I need more death fodder. I need to keep sacking things so I can get the right checks in. Because with Gliscor, nothing can take a hit. Nothing. It isn't happening. So, Regice goes down, which is a shame, because I like that Regice set as well. And it turns out this Blaziken is Life Orbed as well. So, now I think, where do I go? Where do I go? I cannot remember for the life of me. Yeah, going to Togekiss again. Oh yeah, because I've got the Hustle Air Slash, I think. Or I just go for the Extreme Speed again. I honestly can't remember. Oh no, she switches into Regice again. If I was, well, the thing is, if I wanted to play it risky, I could have double switched back to Ape, but in my mind, she had no reason to switch out of Blaziken. Blaziken would have outsped my Togekiss because it's bulky. And yeah, so I just go for the extreme speed, and now I just start extreme speeding her Regice. And the principal problem with this is her Regice has got Rest and Sleep Talk. So, you know, I'm not sure why she went. I think she predicted my switch back to Ape there and went with the Seismic Toss. So, it worked out. It's 100 solid damage. It's nice. And kind of lame. I've seen one of her battles before, and I saw that she used this Regice with Rest Sleep Talk. So I was like, right, let's get Infernape in now. Let's set up a sub and let's just focus punch it back to hell. Because I can't take this Regice because it can stall out my Togekiss any day of the week with Ice Beam and Seismic Toss. I'm not winning that. So I sub up. I'm thinking, right, come on, Maria, get a Rest or get an Ice Beam. She gets an S-Toss, and I'm thinking, well, crap, that's not good. So, like, right, I've got one more chance, because if not, I have to go for the Overheat, and it will not kill. Regice is base 200 special defense. There is no hope in hell it is killing it. So I go for it. I'm like, come on, please, God. Just get an Ice Beam or a Rest. And I'm looking out thinking, oh, and she gets the Rest. I'm like, yes, praise Christ. Now I can focus punch this thing to oblivion. She'll wake up and Seismic Toss me, but I would rather have it gone. Have the match a bit closer. I mean, it's a formality now. I'm not winning this. No way in hell. Not with that bloody Armaldo around. So focus punch it right in the face, or whatever the hell Regice has got. I don't know. Takes it down in one shot. That's why I love this Infernape, guys. It's insane. Just focus punch living daylights out of stuff, and everyone expects it to be really, really quick, so everyone switches out of it, and you get a free sub out of it. It's lovely. And in comes Blaziken, and I'm thinking, well, crap, I'm just going to Mach Punch it now. There isn't much point. and she has vacuum wave. I'm like, oh, come on. That's awful. And then I live it. I'm like, wait, did Infernic living something? Nah. And then I go for a Mach Punch and get a crit. I'm like, sweet deal. That works out for me. I'll take that all day. And then she vacuum waves me for the kill. And then her Blaziken goes down to Life Orb, which is lovely. And I'm thinking, right, it's Togekiss against whatever. And I didn't remember she had an Armaldo. So I was saying in chat, like, if you have something, don't have a rock or a steel type or anything like that. Have something easy to kill, please, God. Bring in Togekiss. I'm like, oh, what's it gonna be? And then in comes Armaldo. And I was so gutted, because I completely screwed up against that Gallade, and I fought my way back, and I was like, I can do it! I can win! And then, like, Armaldo shows up, I'm like, crap, I've lost. No way in hell. My strongest move against it is Aerial Ace. And Maria just, when she's gonna win, she really, really, really rubs it in. She curses up to +6, and then curses again. I think she was just tapping curse for the hell of it, and I'm just going with Aerial Ace, praying for a crit. So she gets up to, yeah, +6, and then 2 X's kills me. So that's pretty much the game. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I said I wouldn't narrate again, but I live my life around inconsistencies. What are you going to do? I'll put a link to Maria's channel in the description. She's damn better battler than I am, and she comes up with a lot better sets than I do. So, you know, show us some love. Alright, in a bit, YouTube.